Hi, in this tutorial I'm going to talk about the canvas. Now the canvas, as you can see, is an invisible object. So I can create the canvas using obj uiZ canvas. The canvas is at a position of 50 pixels by 50 pixels and has a size of 200 pixels by 200 pixels. The canvas is an empty object, but you can still put other objects inside of it. This is very useful to structure your UI. Remember this example from the second tutorial? Let's say you still wanted the minimap and the resource manager to be inside of this bottom bar. However, you don't want the bar to be visible. This is where you could use a canvas. So now you still have structure in your UI without it being visible. Right now I've also created a gradient square and I put the gradient inside of the canvas. Now the canvas starts at position 50 pixels by 50 pixels. Then the gradient is an offset of 25 pixels by 25 pixels because the gradient is inside of the canvas. Okay, so now we're going to do an interesting experiment. I'm going to change the canvas into a square for the moment, just like that. And then I'm going to change the size of the gradient to be larger than the size of the square. And then we will see what happens. You can see that the gradient, which is 250 by 250 pixels, is not fully drawn. That is because it does not fit inside of the square. This is called containment in uiZ. In other words, we cannot draw outside of our parent. So in this case, our gradient is at 25 pixels by 25 pixels and is 50 pixels wider and taller than our parent. Therefore, 75 pixels in each dimension are not visible. Now, containment might actually seem like a problem, but it's actually really powerful and it's going to help you a lot in creating your UI. For example, think about scrollable content or resizable windows. Okay, so in this tutorial you learned how canvases work and that through containment, objects cannot draw outside of their parents.